Hello again everyone, welcome back. Hopefully this video finds you well. Today we're going to look at another XMRE. This is from their Blueline series, which is made for their, or for like, first responders, EMS, police, firefighters, all that good sort of stuff. I did see a comment a while ago when I did one of these that said, well, why would they possibly need this? And the fact is that they probably don't use them much in the field. But if you're talking about like humanitarian aid and stuff like that, it does come in handy, especially in areas that experience like tornadoes, hurricanes, natural disasters, stuff like that. Having this sort of stuff is like a quick and ready, hey, I see you're in distress, here you're hungry, here's some food and so forth. Or even if you are on like a long sort of assignment or whatever, maybe you're helping with cleanup or something like that, it's not bad to have them around, also just for general preparation. Now, I'm not sure if these really go to first responders or if it's maybe more of kind of like a marketing sort of thing. But either way, I don't personally care. They're about on par with the regular XMREs. They might be slightly cheaper, but I don't 100% remember. There are some differences in the menus, like how much of, given things you get, some slightly different stuff here and there. But anyway, I just got them because they were a good price, and these are just available directly from XMRE's website. It is nice to see them come back in stock because there for a while they weren't. Now this particular menu is the hash brown potatoes, bacon, peppers, and onions. Now I did the US MRE of this a long time ago and it was very tasty. It was actually one of my favorites. Very simple meal, but very tasty nonetheless. Okay, let's take a look at what we got. So first off, we have a lemon lime beverage based powder. One of my favorites. We have a recovery trail mix with pretzels. Okay, a lot of weird words. Almonds, cashews, alcohol. Yes. We'll see what it is when we open it up. We have some baked snack crackers, which feel like dust. I'm going to guess these might be like a Cheez-It like thing, but they feel like they're in powder form at this point. We have mixed fruit, so like your fruit cocktail type of deal. Never a bad thing, not necessarily my favorite thing. Fun. A strawberry toaster pastry, so strawberry Pop-Tart, always fun. We have these flameless ration heaters, which are really, really nice. Personally, I think XMRE's flameless ration heaters are one of the best. And then we have our hash browns and our hash brown, bacon, peppers, and onions in this package. It's got a nice little, kind of stand-up pouch there. So not resealable, but it does have this, so you can conceivably, obviously, eat directly out of that. And yeah, not a bad looking little menu here. A lot of different things. They are kind of leaning a bit into the breakfast category, I would suppose, with the toaster pastry and the hash browns, but a lot of different snacks here. So it should be, and I guess there is this little accessory pack here with the spork that I'm about to break, trying to get it out of the thing. Not a great spork, and I have noticed that in the Blueline they do give you a little cheaper fork. We do have a salt and pepper packet, which I think is great, and this little tiny darn near useless napkin. All right, let's go ahead and engage this pouch. Tear off the top. And we will open this up. This does have a standing base, which is nice. We will get out our heater, which is right here. Now these do take a minute to fully engage, but altogether they do work really, really well. I remember doing a video of one. And we do have a fill line here, so it actually does require quite a bit of water to supposedly get these engaged, which, if you're out and about and don't have a ton of water, that could be a bit of a problem for you. So just something to keep in mind. I'm going to stuff this down in our pouch and we are going to zip this up. Let's see if we can get this to engage before I cut to let it sort of sit. because it does take it an awful long amount of time. I don't hear it starting. It's not, well, needless to say, they do engage. They're very energetic. I've done this in a lot of videos, but one of my favorite heaters, because they actually do get things pretty hot. So I'm going to give this its time to properly heat our meal, and then we'll come back, get everything on the tray, and try it out. And just to prove that the heater does work, it does. It takes roughly about a minute and a half to fully engage. But, you know, I don't know if you can hear from my lapel mic, but it does get pretty energetic. It settles down, and then it just really starts to boil that water. So you almost get like a boil in the bag effect. But anyway, there's that. Let's go ahead and let this finish off. All right, so our heater seems to have chugged its way out, so we should be good on that. Let's go ahead and just go around the tray. Oops, I forgot a spoon. We need a spoon because I am not using that crappy little spork. All right. Oh, shoot. Mixed fruit. So, you know, your standard fruit cocktail. I actually watched an episode of Unwrapped. If any of you ever remember that show, Mark Summers, they did a segment on fruit cocktail once, and there's something about it has to have so many, you know, bits of each fruit in order for it to be considered fruit cocktail. I don't remember what the heck that was, but you know, there you go. Fun fact for you to go look up. I'm getting messy. This looks like an interesting little mix of, you know, peanuts and little pretzel balls, which actually sound, oh, there's an almond. Fun. Let's open our probably crushed crackers. Oh God, oh yeah, they're powder. Yep, so Cheez-It type thing there. But as thought, they have basically been pulverized. Let's get out that tiniest little oxygen absorber. We don't need that. And then finally, our Pop-Tart, because, oh, it's not even, it's literally in the Pop-Tart packaging. So there's two. Oh, these don't have icing on them at all, do they? Wow, that's kind of lame. Do any of you out there actually just, I'm not even going to try and separate them. It's just falling apart. Do any of you actually eat the ones without the icing on them? I always thought that was like the best part of getting a Pop-Tart. Anyway, let's get our meal out. And it is nice and hot. That pouch is still putting off a lot of heat. You know, one of the only things is, I gotta get my teeth in there. So it stops you from talking. Just, if you want Dave to stop talking, make him open a pouch. Anyway, I actually don't like using those heaters very much because I feel like I'm almost, you know, not using them enough. Like I want to add more stuff to the pouch before I actually use one. There was a video recently I did where I didn't even use the heater because I didn't want to waste it. I figured I'd use it on something else. I'm gonna probably use a little bit of hot sauce in this one. And let's go ahead and make up our drink as well. I think that's our tear notch. And this is a standard beverage powder. It doesn't mix terribly well, but I will say, if you add the powder in first, and then add a little bit of water, and then just a little bit, and you just sort of mix it up, it does a little bit better job, instead of just taking the water and trying to add it in there. Shaker bottle would be a lot better, or something like just a water bottle so you can shake it, but you're always going to get a lot of, you know, that kind of kinetic sand. I remember someone pointing that out to me a long time ago, saying, that looks a lot like kinetic sand, doesn't it? So, you know, you're going to get some of that, but just keep stirring and it should be, you know, should be largely okay. So I think I'm going to start maybe with our nut mix here. Get some pretzels, peanuts. I threw the package somewhere. I thought there was maybe, I thought it said there was cashews. Maybe a few of these are cashew pieces, not sure, but let's try it out. Out. Not bad. Pretzel balls are very crunchy. I like that. It's smart adding the pretzel balls as opposed to the sticks. Everything's a little bit more the same. A couple of Cheez-Its, like I've never had a Cheez-It before. Well, despite being pulverized, they still taste great. Plain Cheez-It taste. Nothing wrong with that. Get a little bit of our strawberry Pop-Tart. Yeah, not bad. It is a little bland when you don't have the icing. And now I think about it, that is a candidate that you could have put in your heater as well. Won't necessarily give you that toasted flavor, but it won't be too bad. Get a little bit of our fruit cocktail. Yeah, not bad. Kind of a childhood memory. Can't tell you how many of those I ate when I was a kid. All right, let's get into the main event here. Get some bacon, some onions, some peppers, little hash brown pieces. Yeah, it's very simple. Smoky. Yeah, bacon gives you a lot of nice smokiness to it. It's actually really nice. You know, it might be a little disconcerting when you're eating what's supposed to be hash browns and the potatoes aren't crispy. And this would be pretty hard to actually make crispy like on a griddle because of all the liquid in it. Even better with hot sauce. Even better with hot sauce. And, you know, if you want to just do the janky cheese hack, throw a couple of crackers on here. It's like, oh, it's now cheesy. That's nice. It almost gives you a false psychological crunch. And we'll try a drink, which actually has mixed up okay. There's a little bit of sediment in the bottom, but not too bad. Ooh. God, I love the lemon lime. It's been a while since I've gotten lemon lime in any of these. A lot of orange. I prefer lemon lime, always have. So overall, full meal. 100%, definitely dedicated to filling you up. The potato, you know, the hash browns are obviously my favorite. I do like this mix. Cheez-Its are great. They're just standard Cheez-Its. They're probably vying for their same spot. Love the drink. The cocktail mix is nice. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing special, but at least they are trying to get you to eat fruit, or at least providing you with some fruit, because, I mean, fruit is important. Now, what the nutritional value of this stuff is, I'll leave to somebody else. And the Pop-Tart, to be honest with you, is just a little lame, but I would say that if you're hungry, you're starving, you're out on the trail, you're doing whatever, you're in a situation, doesn't matter what that is, you're going to eat that bad boy. You're going to get that carb and sugar dump, and it's going to turn out okay. So overall, very nice meal. I love the hash browns. If you haven't tried it, you should. And if you have tried it, leave me a comment down below and let me know what your thoughts were. Leave me suggestions for future videos down there as well. If you would like to send something into the channel to be reviewed, the P.O. box is in the description, along with the Patreon link if you'd like to support me there. You don't have to, but it's there. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.